Hi, I'm Danny Butler. That's the Palau San Jordi. And this is X-Trial on TrialTube. Welcome. The time is 10:15. There's a few people milling about, and behind me is the back entrance to the Barcelona indoor. This is the bit you don't see. So I'm going to go see it. So this is the warm-up area behind me, and in a second we're going to be catching up with some riders for some slightly different interview styles. No.
Hi, I'm Berta Bellan, and this is TrialTube. And this is my Nitro.
So we got the chance to speak to Berta about getting her new Nitro, and obviously the ladies X-Trial's up first, and it is ladies first. So Berta, what do you think?
Good. I haven't had a lot of time with new bike, but I'm very happy, and it's like a rocket.
I have a plan. You've got a plan. Yes.
So instead of asking the riders, did you make a good race today?
No.
I thought it would be a little bit more fun to ask them actually about themselves, because you know they are human beings as well. They just don't spend every day making YouTube content or Instagram content for you people to then judge them on. So, Berta, what do you like to do apart from riding trials?
Outside of trial, I like to do road cycling and go to the gym for fitness and meet with friends and
normal stuff.
Yeah.
Normal people.
Yeah.
And last but not least, the question that is on everybody's lips, especially if you're a parent watching the channel. Berta, what do you want for Christmas?
I think the first place of the World Championship. Yeah.
You know, if Santa's delivering that, then he's doing a good job. But thank you very much, and good luck today.
Thank you so much.
Not so fast, you ingrates! Public news team is taking a break from its pledge drive to kick some ass.
Bling update. Jaime Busto's bikes. Let's find out what's in store. So we've been granted access to some very special places during this X-Trial to bring you, our lucky viewers, some behind the scenes stuff, including right next to me. This is Jaime Busto's #1 bike. Now, I want people to start to understand that this is the GP class, so the bikes are GP. These are the Grand Prix bikes and trials. They're not going to be your run-of-the-mill standard bikes. And I've had some comments in the past where people say, well, a good rider doesn't need a special bike. And I replied with, yeah, you often see Lewis Hamilton driving a Kia. So we're going to run through a few bits on Jaime's bike that just aren't the same as the standard bike. But with Vertigo, they always end up coming anyway, so maybe this is just a precursor to what's coming in the future. We're going to talk about what's going on the handlebars. Jaime's setup has got his bars pushed really far forward. He's also running the AJP master cylinder on the clutch because it's got a slightly heavier feel to the finger, allowing him to obviously feel that bite point when he's on the back wheel. And he's running the Brembo master cylinder on the right-hand side and a really long stretch grip because it's cool. Now we're going to talk about Jaime's bike a little bit further because, no word of a lie, there's a lot going on. But there's still a lot going on that's also very standard Vertigo, which shows maybe the new Nitro's quality. Now, there's the obvious things like the Kashima coated forks, the fact that obviously he's running that Brembo front brake, different hose, also running the CNC billet caliper down at the bottom as well. But apart from that, there's one big thing that's been sticking out for the last few weeks that people have been getting mad about. And that is this new brake clutch casing, which may be appearing on a later bike, maybe, but for now, Jaime's running it, and I have been told, quite adamantly, that he has actually got standard clutch plates in there, just on slightly stronger springs. And when I say slightly stronger springs, well, Jaime's setup is, I'll show you. So aside from the fact of having this long stretch grip, Jaime's clutch is really hard to pull. To the point where, obviously, it's so that when he's on the back wheel, he can modulate that bike and not feel like the clutch is vacant. But stronger springs, AJP Master, but definitely the same clutch plates. And obviously, we're a trendsetter here at TrialTube because Costa Specials Parts, CSP, have created some very special bash guards for the new Nitros, which will be available shortly, I'm very sure. And Jaime's running that, slightly stronger. Something else very interesting, Jaime's pegs are actually tilted so far forward, and I think that might just be because, let's be honest, he is very rear wheel happy. So there's one more big thing sticking out, and when I say sticking out, I mean sticking up. The airbox cover on Jaime's bike is, for lack of a better word, pregnant. What I mean is, it's massive. The top of like this dome shape on the airbox is right up there, and I've been told this is because, well, his mapping demands a higher volume airbox. Basically, his bike's a rocket, like a proper rocket. Looks cool though. And last and by no means least, what's going on in that shocker? I can tell you, not a lot really. He runs a Riga 3-way. It's obviously it's weighted to him, but it's the same shock that you can buy on an R3. And I've been told from Vertigo, the rest of the bike is just a Vertigo. And when I say just a Vertigo, I obviously mean the new Nitro, which I did find out Jaime rode all last year. Shh. So, all the fun and games of checking out Jaime's bike are, well, fun and games, but honestly, since we got here at Barcelona, there's been a reoccurring theme where we keep getting stopped and we keep getting asked what we're doing. So I thought I'd poke fun at it, and if more people aren't allowed to do a bit more freedom of speech, shall we say, and document and try and get promotion for trials out there, this is what the stands are going to look like. That's right, it's just going to be me and all my friends. Enjoying it? Oh my God, that's Jaime Busto's back!
No.
Hi, I'm Emma Bristow and this is TrialTube.
So we got a chance to catch up with 7-time World Ladies Trials Champion Emma Bristow before she does any riding this evening, which is probably the most nervous time, and that wasn't a very good thing for me to remind her of. But
No.
same as we did with Berta, are we saving the best for last? But we're going to ask her the same amount of questions, including the bike that you're riding this evening. I can see has got plenty of bling on it. It's full factory, and we love a factory bike on the channel. Tell me a little bit about what's been changed on your bike.
So for me, I like quite a snappy clutch. So for a start, it's got quite a strong clutch, and it goes. When you want it to go, it'll go.
It'll go.
So that's one of my first things. The second thing is my suspension. I like quite a fast suspension setup. I just like to get the feel of things. If it's really planted, it's great for probably things at home where it's slippery and I don't know, for the
wet,
streams
slippy,
and
muddy
stuff,
streams.
where you don't want your back wheel moving. But for stuff like this, yeah, I like to play with it a little bit. I like to have a good feel with the bike, and so yeah, my suspension's a little bit different.
So you want the bike to keep up?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. We've noticed a bit of a trend as well with a lot of the indoor bikes. Everybody seems to be running quite a heavy clutch for the feel, obviously, the bike point, get the bike on the back wheel, and everybody seems to be really investing in the suspension side to make the bike keep up with the riders, and that's what's going on, it seems.
Yeah, I think it is important that you have a good feeling with the bike. For any new riders out there, you've got to feel comfortable with your setup. So if you don't quite like it, have a little play and get to know what you do like.
Yeah, don't be scared.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Yeah.
But also don't go wild and just be crazy as well, because let's be honest, we've had so many people that send messages into the channel where they're just like, I've played with my suspension settings and they've completely cocked it up.
Just a few tweaks from standard to begin with.
Awesome.
So you know.
Again, we like to make sure that we can catch up with people to be a bit more on a personal level as well. So everybody knows that you like riding bikes, but what else do you like, Emma? Nobody ever asks.
Wow. I mean, obviously bikes are a big part of my life. They have been for a long time. I mean, I am quite normal. I do like to go out for a nice meal when you can. I do actually enjoy running like in the countryside where you've got no pressures and you can just
do your thing.
Yeah, and well, my granddad's got a farm, so I quite like going and helping a little bit in there.
Amazing.
And it comes in handy when you need the machinery to move the rocks.
Perfect.
So yeah.
No, that's what we like. So it's and last but not least, I'm asking everybody, because when this video comes out, it'll be very, very close to Christmas. What do you want for Christmas?
Well, I'm going to get a puppy. So I'm having a
puppy.
puppy.
You're having a puppy. That's the best Christmas gift ever. Okay.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, in all fairness, you don't need to wish for another world championship because you've got 7. So
No, it'd be nice to get a few more.
Yes. But that's the job, and the puppy's way more fun.
Yeah. I thought a puppy would be something I can focus on other than
bikes.
So yeah,
that's good. We've got a dog on the channel that seems to get.
I've got a few dogs as well. My mum's got a few dogs, and they appear in some of my videos.
Maybe they're a bit like bikes, you know. You buy one and then you always look for the next one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Well, good luck this evening
Thank
this
you.
afternoon, and until next time. Cheers. Yes, Adam Ryder, your helmet bling game is strong. The force is strong with you, Adam Raga. Move out of the way, fat man.
Hi, I'm Adam Raga, and this is TrialTube.
Adam, welcome to TrialTube. Thank you so much for spending some time with us today. Obviously, Adam Raga, the Destroyer, basically one of the most successful trials riders in history, and sporting a one-of-a-kind TRS suit today, which is very bright. It's a very nice colour. Now, Adam has probably got one of the longest stories in trials by far. And the first time, you wouldn't know this, but the first time I actually met Adam Raga, I was maybe 9-10 years old in Scotland at the 6th day, and Adam was sweeping up at the back of the gas truck. And so it's a very long time ago from then till now. And the last time I was minding for James Dable. So again, a long time ago. But now, today, obviously Adam's in a heat with Tony and Jaime. And I think this is going to be a big heat today, a big battle, especially with only 2 rounds of the World Championship. So I know you've been working very hard. How do you feel in yourself?
Yes, we feel really good to arrive in this race with the possibilities of the championship. It's been important. That means we've been doing a good job in the last race, and I feel with a lot of motivation, and I want to fight for it. Yeah,
I think so. I think you've got the ability. You've got everything going for you this evening, my friend. Now, on the channel, we always ask people a few different questions instead of just asking you how you feel about the race. We ask a couple of questions that are a little bit more fun. So we want to know a little bit more about Adam Raga. What do you do apart from trials, Adam? Is there anything else that you enjoy doing apart from trials?
Yes, I enjoy also my holidays. I enjoy with my dogs. I enjoy doing other sports like cycling and having this free time, enjoying with all the things and the family.
Oh, amazing, amazing. And last but not least, we've asked everybody else, what do you want for Christmas?
I don't know. I want to have many health and be stronger for next season.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for spending the time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Good luck for today. And I think he needs to go and warm up now.
Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here. Max! Fetch me my sedative!
Hi, my name is Takaisa Fujinami, TrialTube. Hi, my name is Takaisa Fujinami, this is TrialTube.
So we've got a chance to come and have a little chat with what I can only describe as a man who is a living legend in trials. This guy has not only been someone who I've been a fan of for a very long time, but at the same time has got a legacy in trials. And let's be honest, there's only one man that everybody can hear from the trees, and that is always Fuji Gas. So he's taken some time out of his very busy schedule today. He was literally leaning on a bit of fence over there, so we collared him. And we're gonna have a little chat, maybe some serious, maybe some not so serious, but that's what we do. So Fuji, thank you for being on the channel today.
Thank
we
you.
really appreciate it. It must be different this time at Barcelona with you not riding, but still, we love the fact that you're here and supporting Tony. What have you been doing so far since not doing as much riding? What have you been up to? We've seen on social media, you've been pretty busy. So what do you do most of the time now? Because people want to know.
Yeah, now it's a big change to my life. Before it's Monday to Sunday, every day I practice in the trial in the mountain, but now is this is gone. Now it is finished.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course I practice with Tony, but I test in the bike and follow for Tony Bow and Repsol team, everything. So yeah, not like so far, you know. It's busy as a different.
Yeah, busy but different. So more development.
Yes. Now is for looking for future. There's sure follow for young riders and also Tony Bow and busy having busy.
Amazing, and we know that you obviously your son rides as well, so we see quite a bit of that on your socials, which is amazing.
Yeah. He trying the trial bike also and also motocross, you know. He like the motorcycle race, so.
Anything with an
cool.
engine, anything.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, what we've got coming up on the channel very soon, we do a lot of reviews, and we review obviously the Montesa bikes. We review all the different styles of bikes and trials. And for you personally, I've been asked to ask a few questions. What has been your favourite bike through the years?
Yeah, my favorite bike is a 4-stroke bike and the Montesa. For LT, and this is my favorite bike. Of course, a 2-stroke bike and also 315 Montesa bike, also amazing bike. But anyway, now it's
the new style.
Yeah, for 4-stroke bike is amazing. I like it.
Oh, you liked it. Also, you can really give it something.
Yeah. Sound is very nice.
Yes, it is. Obviously, we all know that sound
Yeah.
as well. So a few other things. We ask all the different riders because I think it's very important for people to see you as a person and not so much just as a rider. What do you like to do apart from trials?
For future?
Yeah, well, not for future, just for what do you like to do for enjoyment?
Important is Tony Bow and all riders, World Championship riders, making that 2 meters or 3 meters, the big steps.
Yeah.
But the start is like 10 centimeters, you know, like a
smaller step. Yeah.
Small step, but riding is the same than top category. You know?
So you've not lost the enjoyment. You still enjoy it, whether it's the small or whether it's the really big stuff. Oh, amazing. So still a real love for trials, even after so many years of riding successfully. And last but not least, what would you like for Christmas?
Practice in the bike.
More practice on the bike. What a hero. Fuji, thank you so much. Cheers.
Thank you.
And thank you for spending some time with us on TrialTube.
Hi, I'm Toby Martin and this is TrialTube.
I've collared another one. I've been able to pin down Toby Martin in between his breaks of eating Cornish pasties and pretending he's from Yorkshire. So, Toby, thank you for coming on to TrialTube. I really appreciate it, taking the time. We're literally minutes away from him going and warming up. He's doing this because he's polite and I'm a pain in the arse. Now, Toby, I know you've picked up a new bike this week, and very quickly tell our viewers, because they want to know, the different bits on your bike to a standard bike, because there is a difference between a GP level bike and one you get out of a box. Yeah. We've highlighted that already in a few of the other bikes that we've done so far today. Yeah. So quickly run through some of the stuff that's on your number one bike.
So the race bike we picked up this week, I've done a few engine bits to it. To be honest, I don't do masses to my bikes. I keep them quite, I'm going to say that obviously because I'm trying to sell a TRS, but I must admit, compared to a lot of the other riders, I keep my bikes I try to keep them as standard as possible so I can chop and change as much as possible. Yep. I've got a higher compression head in my bike and I run Boyce & Reeds, and they're the two big changes that I make, and I run a Fat Boy spring as well because I'm a little bit
fat boy. No.
Well, exactly. That's eating pasties and coming from Cornwall. That's what's.
He's not a fat boy, by the way. He's trying to say there's some big impacts in the big level. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, and then I know that your bikes get prepped by Jack Lee.
Yes. Yeah. They've been helping me this year do all my engine work, and to be honest, it's mega because I can't spend a lot of time out here because of the pandemic and stuff. We've been spending a lot of time at home. So Jack messaged me and he said, "Yeah, I'd love to do your engines." I was like, that's awesome, and he's been making a few changes, and he doesn't do a lot, but it's just fine tuning when we're at this level, and fair play, he's made an awesome engine. Oh,
fair dues. If he's making the effort, he's making the effort. Now, talking about the fine tuning and also at the same time being at home, we know that obviously down on the Cornish coast there's great places to ride, so if you are some of our down south viewers, then get amongst it. Don't be shy. There's plenty of places to go and ride,
definitely.
right?
Yeah, definitely.
And what we've been asking different riders from different areas is things that they like doing, because I don't want to just stand here and then we do the whole, you have a good race, you enjoy the race, yes? And then you reply with, yes, and the TRS was the best thing since sliced bread. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is get to know the riders, a bit of personality as well, because that's important. So Toby, what do you like doing apart from trials?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I spend a lot of time on the coast all the time. So during the summer, we do a lot of surfing and we do a lot of cycling as well. But with trials, you've got to work so hard all the time. So I must admit, our life is dedicated to it. But we're all normal people. We all go out on the...
No.
It's the same as normal. We go to the pub, we enjoy doing that, but we spend so much time on the bikes. That is what we're dedicated to. And yeah, we do a bit of cycling and a bit of surfing when we get time, but I also quite enjoy doing a bit of supercross and a bit of motocross as well, because I've got a few friends in Devon where I've been living through the winter. And to be fair, I've been doing a lot of that, but trying to stay away from injuries is quite hard when you're in that game. When you're riding
motocross, yeah.
Yeah, because you end up, unfortunately, I get egged on quite easily, so yeah.
Yeah, it can become a bit of a boys' club of getting things wrong.
Yeah.
So, and last but not least, what do you want for Christmas? Because when this comes out, it'll probably be in December.
Yeah, I'm still deciding. new push bike, new road bike. Definitely.
New road bike, new road bike.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for, but they're quite expensive, so I probably won't get one. So, yeah.
That's right, it's the Trials Rider's dream to be minted.
Exactly.
So, yeah, thank you for spending some time with us on the channel.
Awesome.
Hopefully we'll have you back in the future, and for now,
definitely.
good luck in the heats, dude.
No, thank you for having me.
Cheers.
Okay, let's party.
Christmas is coming. Start sending your letters off to Santa. Christmas is coming. Yeah. Let it be nice if you want your present. Tell all your brothers, sisters, mama and papa too. Christmas is coming.
And outside, it's a much more grown-up affair. Sort of. That is a good shot.
Staying up late looking out the window.